family.
There's no greater bond than that between a parent and child. A connection that begins at birth and grows stronger over time. But what happens when that bond is broken?
I started looking for my birth mother when I can't imagine any good reason why she hasn't been looking for me.
Separated a lifetime from one another, does the bond between parent and child still exist?
I'm very nervous, very excited. I have no idea if I'll hold it together.
Would this child, now a grown woman, know who her mother is if she were to meet her in a crowd?
You ready to meet her?
Yes.
But it won't be easy. 8 women. One of them is her mother.
I'm your mom. I'm your mom.
And I'm your mom.
All but one is playing a role. I need to remember that at all times.
Can she solve the mystery?
Okay.
If she can, not only will she be reunited with the woman she's been searching for, she'll win as much as $100,000. But if one of the other women convinces her that she is her mother,
My mom seemed very sensitive.
then she walks away with the money.
You don't look like you're telling the truth, lady. Tell me something more.
Tonight, in the most unique reunion show ever,
You were my only child.
we answer the question, who's your mommy?
I'm Finola Hughes, and welcome to Who's Your Mommy? This gorgeous hilltop mansion is our setting for the most fascinating reunion show ever. A young woman separated at birth from her biological mother will meet her mom for the very first time. The question is, will she be able to pick her out of a crowd? If she can, not only will she be reunited with the woman she has longed to find, but she can also walk away with as much as $100,000. Let's meet our daughter, Jennifer.
My name is Jennifer. I'm 30 years old. I'm a mother of a 3-year-old son named Kai. I work as a 1-hour photo manager at a large wholesale business. I enjoy my job because I enjoy developing photos, helping people understand photography. It's a lot of fun handing people their memories on paper. I just seem to have the attitude of a cat, like an alley cat. Look very nice and sweet, but can be feisty when needed. I have always known that I was adopted since I was a young girl, so it was never a shock. When I turned 18, I started looking for my birth mother with my parents. We filled out lots of forms, went to lots of websites. Pretty much every year around my birthday, kind of updated information and continued the search. What I know about my birth mother is that she was 15 years old at my time of birth. I'm definitely, at this point, pretty frustrated and angry that in 12 years, my birth mother has not had any time to sit down and check out the registries or chat boards or date postings to see if I was looking for her. I can't imagine any good reason why she hasn't been looking, and I want to know why that is. I want to hear answers. Some of the questions I'd like to ask my birth mother are why she chose to put me up for adoption. And also, has she thought about me? Has she ever wondered if I'm alive and okay? Has she ever had any thoughts about what might be going on with me?
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Very nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. It's a big moment for you, isn't it?
Yes.
So your mom is behind that door right now. How does that feel?
Very strange.
You ready to meet her?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies.
I had rather high expectations. I figured I would see somebody that had similar eyes to me, or a nose, or like a striking face that would ring out to me. My first impression was I just felt so empty. I felt very empty.
So it is time for you to solve the mystery. Of the 8 women standing in front of you, one is your biological mother. We were able to find her through reunitetoday.com. And just to make sure that you were, in fact, mother and daughter, you've both taken DNA tests through DNA Diagnostic Center, and they have authenticated you as a match. Ladies, please introduce yourselves.
Hello. I'm Sarah from Tarzana, California, and I'm your mom.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm from Fort Collins, Colorado, and I'm your mom.
I'm Gabrielle. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm your mom.
I'm Joe. I'm from San Diego, and I'm your mom.
I'm Rose from Palm Desert, California, and I'm your mom.
I'm Patty, and I'm from Queens, New York, and I'm your mom.
I'm Michaela from Metairie, Louisiana, and I'm your mom.
I'm Anne from Boise, Idaho, and I'm your mom.
I'm not sure if I felt awkward to know all these 7 other people are just gonna stand there and say, "Hi, Jennifer, I'm your mom." It's just so many emotions going on.
Well, it's time for you to get to know these ladies a little better and take one step closer to being reunited with your mom. Are you ready?
Being guarded and knowing that all of them are playing a role, well, all but one is playing a role, I need to remember that at all times, that they're just playing a game.
This fun.
It's nice the first night that I will be meeting each of the moms, and I'm definitely interested to hear what conversation may come from them.
Before I go, a toast to reuniting.
These other women don't know who the biological mom is. Only I know. I'm very nervous, very excited. I have no idea if I'll hold it together.
This is Anne and Sarah.
Hi.
All right.
Hello.
This is Jennifer. Good luck.
Thank you. Sarah, how would your friends and family describe you?
Introverted, somewhat of a loner. To be honest, I don't spend a lot of time with people. I spend most of my time with my animals.
With your animals? Okay. Anne, what are some traits you dislike?
I think, sorry, sometimes people aren't thoughtful enough of others, and sorry, I'm obviously very sensitive. I think it would be a much nicer place if everyone thought of others first.
Well, I'm skeptical of Anne. She did a lot of tears. They also appear to be kind of well-rehearsed tears. Michaela.
Michaela.
What do you value the most?
Integrity.
Okay. Rachel, do you like to read?
Yes, I love to read.
Do you have a favorite book or author or type of book you enjoy?
I like drama.
Rachel, I'll be shocked if she's my biological mother. She just seemed very timid and afraid, and I'm not an afraid, scared, timid person. Joe?
Rose.
Rose. If you could dress up for anything as Halloween, what would you dress up as?
Well, I would have to say Scarlett O'Hara.
Okay. Rose, with the roses, the rose earrings, the rose necklace. If you could change 2 things about yourself, what would they be?
My nose.
Your nose. Okay. They all rehearsed these questions in their head. Nobody had any fire in their eye. Nobody looked like they were telling the truth. Patty, what is the one thing you're most passionate about?
I'm most passionate about my right to be creative.
Gabrielle,
Like living my best life.
you tell me you're passionate about something, and yet you lack the passion to express that. So much lack of expression, and I don't know, I felt like they were all drugged or something. I'm just looking for, I haven't felt that I've gotten any really outstanding answers from anybody. Michaela, I'd like to know the one thing that you're most passionate about.
I would say I'm most passionate about life.
Interesting. You don't look like you're telling the truth, lady. Tell me something more. There's no fire in your eye. There's no passion. I didn't hear any passion.
I'm afraid it's time to wrap things up. All right, Jennifer, I know that you were paying really close attention out here because it's almost time for you to eliminate 4 of these women. So come with me. We'll see you in a minute.
She seemed really frustrated, and I felt really bad. I hope that I got across to her that I was her mom.
I feel so nothing right now. None of those women give me anything to work with. Nothing. I don't feel like anybody out there is my birth mother.
I just have to believe the outcome will be really good, meaning she'll know it's me.
After chatting with the 8 women, I had no idea. None whatsoever. This decision is a complete toss-up at this point.
I need you to choose the 4 women that you think most likely to be your mom. And when you're done, I will tell you which group contains your birth mom. The group you picked or the group you did not pick. Whichever group contains your birth mom is the group that will move forward because you cannot eliminate her. However, there's $100,000 at stake. And if you choose correctly, then that money stays the same. And if you choose incorrectly, it goes from $100,000 down to $75,000. All right. So are you ready to make the selection?
Yes.
And then ladies, please step forward when your name is called.
Anne, I feel you have similar physical attributes, petite, like me, but I didn't feel any gut instincts or any connection with any of the answers to the questions. However, I do think there is a possibility you could be my biological mother. Michaela? Because of the lack of similarities in our features, I didn't feel strongly that there is a possibility that you could be my biological mother. Patty. I don't know if it's the eyes or the facial features. I don't see similarities. I feel that it's not possible you're my biological mom. Rose. The answers to your questions didn't really strike a chord within me. However, because of your similar physical attributes, I do think there may be a possibility you could be my biological mother. Sarah. Your introverted personality is not similar to my own. So for that reason, I feel that there's not a possibility you're my biological mother. Joe. I don't know what it is. I see something that could be very similar to me, something that I can't just dismiss. So for that reason, I think there may be a possibility you might be my biological mother. Gabrielle and Rachel. Gabrielle, the eyes, the face, like I'm not getting anything. So I'm still not sure. Rachel, I didn't really feel any instinctive connection. Also, Gabrielle, because of your answer, I feel that there is a possibility you may be my biological mother.
All right, Jennifer. So you've said that you think Anne, Rose, Joe, Gabrielle could possibly be your birth mom.
Yes.
I have to tell you that your birth mom is...
My worst fears come true, that I didn't have that connection with any of them.
So you've said that you think Anne, Rose, Joe, and Gabrielle could possibly be your birth mom.
Yes.
And I have to tell you that your birth mom is not in that group. Do you feel disappointed for your birth mom at all?
No. I've been through a lot of pain in looking for her, so I think taking a small jab at her, it felt fair.
All right, thank you so much. You were wonderful. All right, Jennifer, since you chose incorrectly, your money has gone from $100,000 down to $75,000. But you are one step closer to being reunited with your birth mom. So observe these women closely and try to find a part of yourself in them. It's time to go.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. I mean, it's kind of obvious why I'm disappointed, because you think there'd be some kind of connection. I just feel like I've totally failed.
All right, take a seat. All right, ladies, take a seat.
When Finola and I got to the kitchen, I had an opportunity to then have a informal questioning period with the biological mothers. What were you like when you were my age?
Because I got engaged on my 30th birthday, venturing into an
Just
area.
magically at 30, because he asked, because you got engaged?
You
were just kind of.
I dated
before that?
my boyfriend for a while, so I knew him.
Do any of your friends and family know about me?
My family knew.
So your family knew, but your friends did not?
So yeah, my family kept it a secret. It was considered like bringing disgrace on a family if you had a child out of wedlock back then. I was raised Catholic, a lot of shame.
Did they move?
I moved.
I definitely have some distrust in Michaela and feel that she's playing into something. You get to go next, Rachel. Did any of your friends and family know about me?
Everybody in my family.
And did you stay or did you have to move? What did you do? What were you about?
I don't know how to answer this question.
Rachel just has too many emotions. She definitely gives me the feeling that there's something there that's false. Patty, do any of your friends and family know about me?
My immediate family, not my little sister.
Did you have to move?
I went away. Just temporarily.
I can't put my finger on Patty. I don't feel a connection as my biological mother, but she's interesting. Sarah, do any of your friends and family know about me?
Yes.
You moved away.
My family and I moved as soon as I realized I was pregnant. There was a lot of shame.
I was like, okay, either she's a really good actor or she's very serious.
In what way can I make up for everything that I took away from you?
The women gave me a look of like, why are you doing this to me? And I gave a look back like, why did you do this to me? Nice. Okay, thank you.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Jennifer. So I know you're going to probably want to discuss a lot of things. So we're going to go and do that because you're going to have to eliminate 2 of these wonderful ladies very soon. Enjoy your picnic, and we'll see you all later.
I felt like she was really, really angry. And that like made me pull back and just go, whoa.
How did we feel about the possibility that she might not want a relationship?
I didn't take it that. My interpretation is different. Having or not having a relationship doesn't necessarily mean it. But like, my hands are shaking.
Quite honestly, I really don't care how you feel.
I don't think you care how anybody has felt since this whole thing started.
Honest to Pete.
Yeah.
They're actresses, and some of them way overplayed it.
I think you're talking too much.
Why?
Well, you're just irritating me.
You're really selfish.
It's everything about you and what you feel.
Let
No,
it
I'm
go.
concerned about her.
Yeah, that's real obvious.
I don't know why she's so angry.
Rachel, just shut up, please.
Oh,
I
you're
can't
sweet.
stand to hear your voice anymore.
I don't want to be here. I want it to be over.
Before the elimination, I had a chance to have an instant message session with my birth mom. This should be interesting. I'm very suspicious of this whole situation.
We're going to give you a chance to talk to your birth mom by instant message.
Okay. I don't like this form of communication whatsoever at all. I'm just not like, so, okay, I said my piece.
I'm sure you've got a lot of questions that you want to ask your mother.
Sure.
Try to think of something.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll see you in a minute.
Hi, Jennifer. Mom instead of birth mom? I don't like that it says mom. Birth mom, I'm sorry it has taken such a long time for us to be able to talk to each other. How about I respond, I can't understand why you haven't dropped your guard. Birth mom, well, I've had my guard up for 30 years. You could have dropped it 12 years ago? Birth mom, I did not want to infringe upon your life. I didn't even know if you knew you were adopted. What do you think of me so far? Birth mom, I think you're an absolutely amazing person. Birth mom, I hope you can see it was a very difficult decision to give you up. Birth mom, all I ever wanted was the best for you. I hope you can forgive me someday. I just don't have anything to say. I have nothing to say.
I'm an emotional wreck right now. I hope I didn't let her down, and I hope she doesn't choose wrong.
Hi.
Hi.
You ready for this?
Yes.
It's time for you to pick the two women that you think most likely to be your birth mom. When you're done, I will tell you which group contains your birth mom, the one you picked or the one you didn't pick. And then whichever group contains your birth mom is the one that will move on because you can never eliminate her. Remember, there's $75,000 at stake. So if you pick correctly, then the money stays the same. But if you pick incorrectly, then the money goes from $75,000 down to $50,000.
I think that I know who my biological mother is. And I have a plan.
Ladies, when your name is called, you'll step forward.
Sarah? Some positive things I felt were your strong love for animals. I think you're being very truthful about that. And I, too, have a strong love for animals. For that reason, I feel that you could be my biological mother. Rachel. I feel that you seem to have a strong concern for me. However, I'm not getting a gut instinct that you could possibly be my mother. For that reason, I don't think that you could be my biological mother. Michaela and Patty? Michaela, on the positive side, I found you to be very articulate, similar to myself sometimes. But on the negative side, I don't feel you really exhibiting any warmth towards me. Patty, watching you, I noticed you're not always completely coordinated, which I can completely relate to. I do feel that you could be my biological mother.
All right, so you've said that you think Sarah and Patty could most likely be your biological mother. Well, I have to tell you that your mom is...
I know who my biological mother is, but I can be very unpredictable. This is gonna be great.
So, Jennifer, you told me that you think Sarah and Patty could most likely be your biological mom.
Correct.
I have to tell you that your biological mother is not in that group.
No, I knew my choices were incorrect. That was my plan. I wanted my biological mother to feel pain. It's hurtful to think that a woman who gave birth to me wouldn't wonder whether or not I was alive or dead. I'm angry and I hold grudges.
I was really upset. I thought I expressed enough to get across to her that I was her mom. I felt like I let her down all over again.
I think it's time to say goodbye to these ladies, and you want to find out who they are. Would you please tell us your names?
My name is Susan Zeitlin, and I wish you and your mother all the happiness possible in this world.
Patty?
I'm Lauren Patrice Nadler. You're a smart lady. And you remind me a lot of me.
Thank you for joining us.
I hope my birth mother's reaction to me is, oh crap, I should have contacted her.
All right, Jennifer. Now, since you picked incorrectly, your money went down $25,000 to $50,000.
Okay, that's sad.
But you are one step closer to being reunited with your birth mom. And before you know it, you're going to have to pick which of these two ladies you think it could be. Let's go. Good night. After the last elimination, it was clear that Jennifer was just too bitter. Her anger is getting in the way. I felt like I needed to try and break through. Hi. I've got a big decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
But before you make that decision, I have something that your birth mother wants to give you. Okay? It's a letter that she wrote 2 weeks after you were born. Pull that out. She was a sophomore in high school. She was 15 years old. Pull it out.
Receiving the letter was a surprise, a little bit of a shock. I wasn't expecting a letter. I wasn't expecting that she had written anything down. It says, I've pretty much decided to keep Becky. A scared of responsibility, but with Mom there, I think it'll pass in a week or two. If I decide to keep Becky, God, that's...
Did you know that was your name?
Ugh, that's just hideous. I'm so not a Becky. Save as much money from welfare check as possible and put in bank. And I will be living at home.
What do you think?
I'm pretty creeped out.
Are you?
It's scary that I could have had a 15-year-old mom.
How do you feel for her?
I don't want to criticize or say anything negative about her, but I don't know, hearing my name as Becky is like, whoa.
What kind of a mother would you have been at 15?
I wasn't pregnant when I was 15, so I wouldn't know.
Do you feel any compassion for her or empathy for what she was going through?
I don't have any response.
Do you think some of these feelings that you're having could have anything possibly to do with you maybe wanting to let go of some of this anger you feel towards her? About her?
I don't know that I want to let go of that just yet. That's kind of a comfort zone for me.
Well, it's not allowing you to explore anything about her.
For me, it would be a compromise to drop my anger and my walls.
Why?
It feels very unnatural.
Like you don't seem to be looking at the situation from anyone else's perspective.
I know.
So then think about that, all right? We are moments away from revealing your birth mom. And before the big moment, I know that you have some questions, very important ones, that you want to ask. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Going into this last elimination, being able to have a private one-on-one conversation with Rachel and Michaela, I'm hoping to get some truth out of one of them.
Jennifer.
Michaela has her guard up, which obviously I do, so that would make her similar to me.
I'm sure you have like a million questions that you want to ask me, so.
I have a specific question for you. Why do you think I should believe you, that you're my birth mom?
Do you think I'm sitting here because I want to trick you?
There is money involved.
Trust me, I'm not here to trick you.
Let me ask you another question. Why haven't you looked for me for 12 years? Or have you and I don't know?
I haven't. I'm being totally honest. But in my heart, I always secretly hoped that you would look for me because I gave you away because I wanted something better for you. What if I came into your life and it was an intrusion?
Can I ask you, are you a parent?
You were my only child. I couldn't have any more children after you, Jennifer.
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
It had something to do with Rh negative blood type. And generally speaking, the first pregnancy is what they call a given. Because I've been married for over 20 years now. I have been at least blessed in that respect. It had to do basically with my Rh.
Your timeline just got totally screwed up.
Why?
I'll be very shocked if you're my biological mother. Okay, I'm done.
Michaela made a dead-end mistake when we were in the kitchen. She said that she got engaged at my age, which would have been 15 years ago. Well, if she only got engaged 15 years ago, how could she be married for 20 years?
Dude, that was such an easy slip-up.
I really feel like now I know who my biological mother is, and I want her to explain why she hadn't looked for me.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
You might have some questions, so if there's anything you want to ask. So little time, so many questions. More than anything, just with me being so prominently out there on every reunion internet site, every registry that's not on the internet, how come you haven't looked for me in 12 years when I feel that I have a flashing sign saying, I'm okay with you finding me, I know I'm adopted? Be honest. I'll know if you're not honest. First of all, I didn't even know about all the registries. And second of all, I thought there's no way you could ever find out, because when I signed the papers, they told me that it would be virtually impossible. But you never even typed adoption on the internet and saw all the registries? I didn't know that that was even a possibility, which sounds really stupid, I know. I feel like it wouldn't have taken much effort to find out that they were there. I feel as though you didn't try because you didn't want to know. I just think this is something I can't explain to you right here, right now. All I can say is I didn't do it. I should have done it. I screwed up. Well, I hope that there's some time for you to explain. I'm feeling like I'm letting you down, I let you down, I let you down. And it made you very angry. And made I think I'm
it
pretty
worse.
much done being mad.
Why?
It worked out really good. You were 15. You had the rest of your life in front of you. It worked out great. There's nothing to be upset about.
Yes, sir, because for the last 12 years, I totally let you down.
Well, that part of it, but as far as the adoption itself, that's not a negative thing, that's a positive thing. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Okay.
The look in Rachel's eye told me that she was my biological mother.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good, good. Well, you got a big decision to make. And then when you feel it, you're ready, then you just join me outside.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you, Finola, for all your help.
Hey, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for. You look happy.
Yes.
Your birth mom is behind those doors, taking into account everything you've witnessed, everything you've learned, and above all, anything you may have felt. Are you ready to make your final decision?
Yes.
All right, so when you're ready, go up to the door and talk to your birth mom. Go ahead.
From the first time I met you, you had the expression as if you were a deer in headlights. I have definitely felt the same way through this whole experience. Asking all the questions to the four of you, I felt that there was a genuine concern on your part for how I felt. The letter that was written when I was only 2 weeks old, that definitely struck a chord with me. For these reasons, I feel that my biological mother is Rachel.
Can I hug you?
I'm right?
Yeah. It's totally true.
Wow.
Yeah.
As I was standing there on the red carpet, the only thing was going through my mind was, after a long 12-year search, I found my biological mother.
I'm glad to meet you.
It was totally great to have that physical contact with her finally.
Hi, ladies. You were right. And this has been a very difficult process, hasn't it, to get to this reunion?
To say the least.
I didn't mean to torture you in any way.
So hopefully this is the beginning of a relationship that can enrich both your lives. Do you think so?
I hope so.
Since you did pick correctly in the final elimination, you get $50,000 to put towards your son's college education.
Woohoo!
Well, there was someone else that went along this journey with you. That's Michaela. So do you want to find out who she really is?
Sure.
All right, so let's bring her out.
Okay.
Michaela?
My name is Michelle Dalcine. I live in Burbank, California. You're good at math.
I knew. I did.
Well, you're a brave girl, and I wish you all the happiness your heart can hold.
Thank you.
Good.
Bye. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, you ladies, do you want to get to know each other a little better?
Yes.
So let's go inside.
Okay. Ultimately, it wasn't about the money. I found my birth mom, and I definitely would like to continue to get to know her.
So come sit down. Well, how are you feeling?
That's great. That's great. I'm sorry that I put you through this. I'm just so excited.
Do you sort of feel like you see any similarities, any traits that are similar?
The look in her eye.
Do you want to find out a little bit more about Kathy's life?
Sure.
We put together a little package so you can find out some more things about Kathy.
I'm Kathy Lee. I'm Jennifer's biological mom. I think about her all the time. My concerns about Jennifer being adopted would be that she thinks I didn't want her. I would definitely say I wanted to keep her, but I also felt it was in best interest to give her to two parents that were more mature and responsible. Jennifer, I want you to know you have a half-brother who's 16, Austin, a half-sister who's 13, Melanie, your biological grandmother, my mother, Cindy, and your uncle, Peter, who is just the greatest brother. I think I did the right thing, but I've always wondered how she is and if she's okay.
I'm sure you would really like Jennifer to meet your family, wouldn't you?
I'd love for her to meet my family.
Okay. Well, here they are.
This is my baby brother.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, I'm Cindy, Kathy's mom.
Nice to meet you.
More important is I guess the future, that we can be there for you and as a friend or an uncle or whatever.
That means the world to me. Just be a lot of fun.
So there.
After this 12-year search, I feel that I have closure, and I'm thankful for that.